Our world is home to so many beautiful and wondrous things. It's a paradise, especially for those who are explorers at heart, curious about faraway lands and the fascinating people who live there. Now more than ever, travelers crave genuine connection and seek authentic cultural experiences. That's one reason why river cruising is booming. It's in-depth, up-close, destination-oriented travel.
In September of 1992, the Main-Danube Canal opened in Europe. It was built not actually for river cruising, it was built for freight shipping. And the idea then was, why not put river cruise ships on the Main-Danube Canal? It crosses the Franconian Alps, so you physically go over the continental divide and you can reach 15 different countries. All the European cities actually were built around the river. The river was always the center point. So when you dock in town, you're physically downtown. You get off the ship and you are right there. The beauty about a river cruise today is that it's a one packing, unpacking only. It gives you a tremendous amount of leisure time. You reach areas which you never would reach on a motor coach trip or on a train trip. You go through some of the most scenic parts of Central Europe, and it's an amazing experience.
River cruising has been around for decades, but there's been a surge in interest in recent years. In fact, river cruising is the fastest growing segment of the entire travel industry.
And there's a reason for that. People are coming back from a river cruising, experiencing a trip of a lifetime. Well, with the ocean-going vessels, they're getting bigger and bigger and bigger. They're really a city in themselves. So it's a different experience, and some clients are looking for that experience. But if you're looking to see a destination, if you're looking to get up close to local people, you can do that when you're traveling in a group of 150. You cannot do that when you're traveling in a group of 5,000 or 3,000. With river cruising, you decide how active you'd like to make your vacation or how inactive. You have a menu of different shore excursions that you can take advantage of. For example, my mother may choose not to go ashore, or she'll take the leisurely paced tour. If I'm with my teenage daughters, we might take an active walking tour, we might do a biking tour.
Imagine you are cruising in front of the Rhine castles on the gorgeous Rhine River. There are hundreds of castles, and every castle has a different story to tell you. You are surrounded by beautiful vineyards. You are just sitting there on the sun deck, sipping a glass of wine, maybe having your feet in the hot tub, and just enjoying this beautiful view to the castles and the vineyards, knowing that in an hour or so, you will be able to explore everything yourself.
Cost is another reason more people are booking river cruises. There's no need to pay separately for hotels, transportation, and meals, so river cruising can be a more convenient and affordable way to travel.
That price is for your cruise, your shore excursions, your meals, beer and wine at lunch, beer and wine at dinner. You have champagne at breakfast. And it's a really nice way to go, whereas if I was planning a land trip for a client, it's going on the train, going on an airplane between cities, it's your hotels, what's included, what's not included, your lunches, your dinners. Going on a river cruise is so much more special. And it also gives you an insight of maybe where you want to go back to again in the future.
There was a time when traveling to exotic locales was out of reach for most due to complicated logistics and outrageous costs. But today's travel innovators are blazing new trails, making it possible for more people to see the wonders of the world with their own eyes.
Waterways is owned by 3 families, and the mission is to provide the best possible experience to our travelers. A luxurious experience, wonderful cuisine, excitement. We want to make a dream. Passengers should come back and say, this was about the best experience we ever had.
Have you always longed to see the vibrant colors of an African sunset, to visit Europe's most historic sites, to explore the many splendors of Southeast Asia? If so, Waterways can make your travel dreams a reality. With enticing destinations throughout Europe, Russia, Africa, Cambodia, and Vietnam, Waterways has a river cruise that's perfectly suited for you.
This year we have introduced our culinary bites and sights, where we bring in local chefs. They go with you to the markets, where you can taste the regional specialities, like for instance the local market in Lyon or in Avignon. You can even then go with the chef to his studio, his atelier, where you will prepare with him a 3-course French meal. You can master your own skills and train yourself in cooking Provençal cuisine.
With beautiful ships and meticulously crafted itineraries, we give travelers memorable voyages that are simply beyond compare.
The river cruise ship is like a floating boutique hotel. It brings you from one gorgeous town to the next one, and every town, every city, every village is different.
It's a deluxe experience, and every year we're tweaking it, making and improving the experiences of what's available on board. From the very beginning, we knew people wanted to stay in touch. So in all of our cabins, we have a computer in every cabin as part of our infotainment system. But the cabins are just beautiful. We go with white duvets, white linens. We have dual balconies. So you can open both doors and have this experience of being up close to the river and all the beautiful scenery that's going by. So it's what you'd expect to find in a deluxe hotel room, but you're finding it on your floating hotel with Waterways, the river cruise ship.
All our inclusive cruises and optional land programs provide authentic, in-depth cultural experiences for intelligent travelers seeking something new.
My favorite thing to do is to cycle. I'm a cyclist. So that to me is so much fun. You can get on your bike and just cruise down the river and just look at the countryside, and then you meet up with the boat at the following stop. It's a seamless vacation.
Adventure awaits with Waterways. Join us for a journey to some of the most beautiful and fascinating places on Earth. For more information, visit amawaterways.com or contact your travel agent.